Hello, boys and girls. I am Mr. D'Annunzio, your PE teacher here at Peter Mutual Elementary. I am going to be doing a basketball lesson for you this week and next week. Just to let you know, the dates of this lesson are November 9th through the 13th, and next week we will continue with basketball. We usually do basketball here at Peter Mutual the first week of January because it is usually a winter sport. A lot of youth programs play it all year long, but we usually start it in January. But because it might be getting very cold outside during that time, we thought it would be a great opportunity to do it now, just to give you some opportunities to do it inside. And then, if we come back to school then, we can always repeat some basketball and see what you've learned. All right? By me telling you we're having basketball this week, I'm hoping that you have a basketball that you can use. If you don't have a basketball to use, hopefully you can get one from a friend or a family member. Or any ball that bounces. So if you don't have a basketball and you have actually like a playground that's about the size of my head, a little bit bigger, you'll be able to bounce it, and you should be able to work out really well. All right. This week we are going to be working on dribbling and passing and other ball handling exercises. The second week of basketball, we're going to continue to work on dribbling and passing, but we're also going to do shooting. Shooting is our main opportunity. So when it comes to next week, if you do not have a basketball hoop, some houses do. I know I have a basketball hoop at my house, but if you do not, and you live like in an apartment complex or a condo complex and you have access to a basketball hoop, try your best to get to a basketball hoop to participate in this lesson. Please ask your parents, let them know that you're doing it. And if they can go with you, or you can go with a brother, sister, or friend, that'd be a perfect opportunity. If you do not have a basketball hoop, at your house, you can repeat the lesson for dribbling and passing and do the best that you can to do whatever activity I have planned. I know it's very tough, and I'm not expecting you to have all the equipment involved. I'm hoping you do. If you do have a basketball hoop at your house, obviously it would not be hard to do this. If you have a neighbor that does, you can use your neighbor's hoop with their permission, so please ask. But again, since I post my lessons early, I'm giving you the opportunity to see if you can find access to the equipment and the stuff that you need. All right, so what we're gonna do is we'll do a quick warm-up. Followed by the warm-up, we're gonna do a ball handling activity, and then we're gonna do the activity for the week, all right, behind me. All right, because the ball handling activity would be day 1, and the relay, or the activity for the day would be day 2. All right, so you have the ball handling exercises for day 1 and the relay for day 2. Okay, so to start off, we're going to do some warm-ups. I'm going to back up so you can kind of see me. Jumping jacks, so I want to see 10 good jumping jacks. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arms. And with basketball, you really want to stretch out your arms. Stretch out your arms, stretch out your legs. When it comes to your legs, your quadriceps, your hamstrings, your calf muscles, your arms. It also comes to because you're doing a lot with dribbling a basketball with your arms, your hand muscles, your arm muscles. You want to make sure you're nice and stretched out. Again, 10-second stretches whenever you're doing stationary stretches. Good. And you step back, you're going to raise your one arm up. Bring 1 foot behind you and stretch. All right, we're working on our quadricep stretches. Good, and switch, other arm up. And that's opposites. So right arm would be out, left leg would be up, and you're going to hold. Good, one more time. And I always like to do doubles, so this way you're really getting a good stretch. And switch. And good. Now I'm going to do hamstring stretches. So you're going to slide to one side, stretch. Actually not really working your hamstring. You're working your muscles on the inside. All the way over. Leg straight. And switch. Good. Inside. All right, good. We're gonna do figure eights. All right, figure eights we've learned before. All right, so you're gonna start with your feet apart. or I'm sorry, together, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Clap. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you're gonna do 8 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Clap. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slide your feet. 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Now we're gonna do a basketball warm-up. So again, now's your opportunity to pick up your ball. We're gonna do some ball handling. We're gonna see how you are with your ball handling exercises. All right, so everyone have a ball. Make sure you have your own space. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna start off with some taps. All right, taps, you go back and forth with your hands. And you wanna use your finger pads. You don't wanna use, and you can hear that on the video where it's this slap. You don't wanna have that happen. You wanna use your finger pads and go back and forth from head all the way down to your toes. All the way back up. And all it is tapping the ball back and forth. Good, and then there's wraps. Wraps, you go around you. So I'm standing with my feet together. I can go up even higher. Ooh, it's a little bit harder to go around your head. A little bit around your head. And you go all the way down to your feet. Now I'm like in a squatted position I'm going around. You can stand up and try to do it. It's not easy, okay? But it's all, again, it's eye-hand coordination and just kind of feeling with the ball. All right? Again, you're using your finger pads when dribbling with the ball. Always remember that. Eye-hand coordination is important. You can look at the ball while you're dribbling. A lot of kids think that you can't look at the ball, but you absolutely can. All right? So we're gonna start off with dribbling exercises. All right, we did some warm up there with our eye-hand coordination dribbling. You're using one hand to dribble. Again, if you would like to look at the ball while dribbling as it hits the ground, you can. Beginners usually like to look down at the ground constantly, but what I would recommend is looking up and looking down so you can see where you're going and you can see what you're doing while dribbling. So one hand dribble. And right now, I'm dribbling with my right hand, okay? Right hand dribble. Good, switch, left hand. Now again, I'm using my finger pads and my fingers to dribble. My ball is going up waist level. Good, switch hands. Good. Now dribble with one hand all the way down in a squatting position. Dribbling on your knees. Switch hands. Do the other hand on your knee. Sitting and dribbling. Switch hands while dribbling. Good. Stand up while dribbling. Both hands. Good. Try to dribble between or under a leg. So one leg's out and dribble under. Dribble under. Dribble under. Woo! Almost missed. Dribble under. And you can switch. Put the other leg straight out in front of you. And dribble under. And dribble under. And dribble under. All right, once you get a little bit better with that, all right, some kids will do this even. They'll pick their leg straight up and they'll bounce it under. Leg straight up, bounce. Leg straight up, bounce. Straight up, bounce. So you can try that a few times. Now you can dribble between your legs. You can go behind You can go from the front. All right, I always like to go from behind, like that, with the dribble. Ooh, almost missed. It's kind of up to you how you want to do your dribble. All right, and stop. Now, this is the dribbling part of the activity, okay? Now, the passing part of the activity will be passing in a relay, all right? So, for your first activity of the week, we just did it right there. We worked on our dribbling. We worked on our challenges for basketball. Second part has to do with the relay. As you can see here, I created my own relay. All right, I started with a cone. In the beginning, you see the purple cone right here, okay? And then I have the blue cones. I have staggered them throughout the gym, okay? So you're gonna be dribbling, weaving in and out of the cones, all right, around the cones. Once you get to the purple cone at the end, you're gonna perform a pass at one of the objects on the wall. All right, there's a smiley face without the nose. We have a square eye, a triangle eye, and a smiley mouth, or at least a straight mouth. Looks like a robot mouth. All right, so you're gonna do a bounce pass and a chest pass. A bounce pass is where you hold the ball into your body. All right, I usually keep it like somewhere around my belly button area. And I step with my non-dominant foot, all right? And then I push the ball down. And my fingers are on top of the ball and I push it down. And what will happen is the ball will go straight down to the ground, hit the ground, and then do a backspin, all right, into your partner's hands. Now here, I have to assume you don't have a partner. If you have a partner, your partner can stand down there at the purple cone, the other cone, and then they can take a turn and go back through the obstacle. All right, now if you don't have a partner, you can kind of set this up outside. If you don't have an object outside to throw it into, do your best to create your object. If you have a soccer net, you can kind of do a pass into your soccer net, and the soccer net will slow it down. All right, if you have some sort of bucket you could toss it into, anything that you can come up with is creative. For me, I happen to be at school, so I've had the luxury of having the equipment here, but do your best on your angle, all right? Now for me, again, I'm gonna dribble through. When I get to that purple cone, I'm gonna do a bounce pass the first time through. I'm gonna dribble back through the obstacle. Then I'm gonna do a chest pass. Now a chest pass, you bring your hands into your body and you're going to push the ball out. And when you push, the ball is gonna go straight out without knocking down my camera. And it's gonna hopefully lead into the person's chest so they can catch it with their hands. And it's the same thing, step with non-dominant, push. Non-dominant, push, okay? So that's the way it's gonna look. Now, the smiley face here, your goal is to get 3 good dribbles back and forth. So you wanna have 1 good bounce pass, 1 good chest pass, and then you're gonna have a choice of a pass to perform. All right? So watch me as I perform this. Here we go. Ready? I'm gonna try to be as loud as I can because when I go that way, my voice will get a little bit lighter. All right? So here we go. Starting with the purple cone. I weave. In and out of the good cones. Once I get to the cone at the end here, I'm going to do a bounce pass. All right? Hands on top of the ball, bounce into the wall. I'm going to get my ball. I'm going to go back through. And again, if I had a partner at this point, that would be a perfect opportunity to switch with a partner. Second, you're going to do a chest pass. My goal with the chest pass is to get it up a little bit higher. That's why I have the triangle and the square up a little bit higher on the wall. All right, they're a little bit too high maybe for a chest pass, but it's good for now, just to give you an idea. So again, dribbling through, ball back and forth. Ball in, hands behind the ball, chest pass. Just for video, I'm just going to show you one more time. Hands in, non-dominant foot, chest pass. Lead back through. Woo. And then once you get back to the beginning, you would go a third time. Your third time is a choice. So I want you to choose what activity that you would like to do for the third time. All right, I'm getting a little bit long on my video, so I have to slow it down. These are the activities for the week. All right, you have the dribbling challenge, You also have the passing relay with the dribbling in with the station. Please be creative, and please do your best. All right, and above all, have fun with your activity. Next week, we will be doing shooting just to prepare you. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to email me or message me in Google Classroom. I'm having a lot of good feedback with the videos online. So hopefully you're enjoying them, because that's the most important part, is to enjoy the videos. I know this video is long. Do your best, have fun. And next week, we will be working on shooting. All right, shooting with the basketball, okay? All right, take care, everyone. Have a good one. Bye.